Welcome everyone to Ljubljana, Slovenia, capital of Slovenia. About 300,000 in population in this beautiful area of this magnificent country. Fourth Junior Grand Prix in the past 7 years here. We just love coming to Ljubljana. Friendly people, beautiful little town. Look at the Tivoli Park Arena. Now live inside, renovations done over the past few years. A video board, beautiful video board in the middle of the ice surface. Welcome live inside the arena, week 5 of the Junior Grand Prix, the men's free program coming up in just a few moments. Now, didn't have such a great short program yesterday. We wish them all the best to skate their best here in the free program. Let's take a look at the start order for this event.
From Italy, Rafael Francesco Dick. From Great Britain, Freddy Leggett. From Germany, Luca Finzer.
Now, just 2 weeks to go after the conclusion tomorrow in Gdansk and in Linz, so lots at stake here. Those skaters trying to get onto the podium to secure their spot to the Junior Grand Prix final. Of course, we don't know the process for that yet. The ISU is working very hard at that. They'll announce it when they're ready to announce to the world how these skaters will be processed into the Junior Grand Prix final. All the skaters know is they need to be in the top 3, so it should be quite a battle. Let's take a look at the officials for this event. Well, here's a look at tomorrow, the final day of competition schedule. The women's free skate will take place at 12 noon. Now, you don't want to miss that, especially the final 2 groups. Some great skaters, and it's ever so close. Essentially a tie for the top 3 spots at this point. And then the free dance will finish out the competition here in Ljubljana at 17:20. And we'll move on to Gdansk, Poland next week, September 30th to October 2nd, and the final week of competition in Linz, Austria, October 7th to 9th will conclude the 2021 Junior Grand Prix season. Of course, the Junior and Senior Grand Prix final in Osaka, Japan, December 10th to 12th. As mentioned several times, of course, varying standards and level of skating in the Junior Grand Prix. We just hope all the skaters, no matter what their planned program content is, whether it is very difficult, or just with doubles, we just hope the skaters skate the best they can with the planned content that they have. Walk away with a positive experience from the Junior Grand Prix, but even so, even when it's not a great skate, lots has been learned. Yes, there's no audience allowed in, just team members in this facility. You can see all the seats. There's a look at the start order. Remember, the order of the start of free skate is the reverse order of the result of the short program. And we're getting close to that 100,000 mark. We could really use your help. Please subscribe to the ISU Junior Grand Prix YouTube channel. We greatly appreciate it. We worked 7 years to try to get close to the 100,000, and we are just about 800 subscriptions away from making that landmark. We'd be really pleased. I know it's maybe a little bit silly, but it's been a goal of ours to expand the sport of skating worldwide, make it available for anyone who loves to watch this beautiful, beautiful sport. And the audience has grown over the years, and our subscriptions are up now close to 99,200, just 800 shy. So please feel free to subscribe. It's easy. You'll get the start orders, of course, and you'll get notifications when we go live on the Junior Grand Prix.
Skaters, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice. Ladies and gentlemen, first to compete, representing Republic of South Africa, Nicolas van der Vijver.
Nicolas, 16 years old, first Junior Grand Prix or any international competition, 17th after the short program, born in Cape Town, coached by Lisa Stigant. Skating the free program to Way Down We Go by Kalo.
Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve? Oh, we get what we deserve. And way down we go, oh, 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 way down we go, oh, 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 oh. So way down.
Nicolas van der Vijver.
Well, I thought Nicola did a great job. I was really pleased and surprised by the triple Lutz attempt. Yeah, it's downgraded, but the technique on the takeoff good and got good lift in the air. Well, this is better all-round program for Nicola here in the Junior Grand Prix. Short was the first time out in international competition, and this was well done. Let's take a look. It opens to the double axel, watch the arms and the free leg, snap forward, lifts them all the way around. Let's put the hand down, but that's okay. Got all rotation. Here's the triple Lutz. Yeah, he's going to land forward, but pretty good technique and just shy of that under rotation. So that goes to the downgrade. But the technique, the mechanics of that triple Lutz, nice. That'll come a little faster in the air. A little faster rotation is going to help you with all the triple jumps, of course. Here's double flip, no problem, of course. Strong young man, really lift up into the air. There's the second double axel. This was too far forward on the landing and too late with getting the free leg out, but still pretty good all the way around on the takeoff. And there's the change sit spin in at a level 3 at the end of the program. So mechanics, all the jumps there. Rotation in the air, a little slow. Need to speed that up, get your body nice and straight and tight and get those legs tucked together. Fast rotation. Make the jumps a lot easier for sure. But nice job by Nicola here, first skater out in the free program.
All the boys and yeah, whatever. Thank you for the support. First of all, thank you for the support.
Happy Heritage Day.
Oh, and happy Heritage Day.
Well, he's disappointed, but shouldn't be. This is a good experience for Nicola, and that was a good free program. Gets him 60.25 for the free program for skater out. Total competition score 96.20. Just get that rotation position in the air tighter, faster. Everything's going to come along a lot easier for sure.
Next, representing Slovenia, David Sedej.
Well, David, right here, born in Ljubljana, 15 years old, 16th after the short program. Gonna need 56.86 to take the lead. Personal best 66.02, earning that back in 2019. Skating the music of Sacrifice and The Greatest Show.
David Sedej, Slovenia.
Well, David had a really good start to this program. Getting the 2 triple Lutzes done, big accomplishment. And lots of energy, but you can see halfway through the program, started to run out of gas. And you can see he's coming off the ice pretty tired here. And when you're trying those triple jumps and you're tired, you're slow. And when you take off the jumps slowly, they don't work out so well. We'll take a look and see exactly where that started to happen. But right here, he's in good shape. Full tank of gas to start with. And have the big jumps right off the top of the program. Good speed, straight back over the pick, nice and tight in the air, quick as well, up into the double toe, double loop, so great start to the program. Nice, comes back down the ice for a second triple Lutz, quick off the ice, nice, gets all the way around. A triple toe loop as well, but too far forward, and you can see the skate slip out, free leg swung wide. A little bit later here, triple flip, didn't go up very well, mispicked, and then you can see him starting to get tired here. Actually, when you fall, it's really, you're using a lot more energy getting up and trying to catch up to the music. Camel spin, didn't get the camel position. And as he comes out of this sit spin and moves into the camel, you can see the leg is below the hip. That's problematic. You won't get that as well. So fatigue had a great effect on David's program overall. Had a great start to it. And in a little bit better shape, maybe that those elements would have been successful a little bit further, a little bit deeper into the program. You can see pretty tired right there at the end. This is a hard sport, and you need to be quick and agile and strong. And once you lose that strength in the program, the jumps start to fall apart a little bit. I know the feeling well because that was most of my career. And it's helpless. You just think you've got to try harder, but that's the problem. Is you don't use the technique. You try to use the strength, of which you don't have any at that point. Had a great start here. Of course, things like pointing the free leg and arms and posture, those things, lots of work yet to be done by David in that process. That's part of the junior process. Learning the jumps is one thing, polishing them up to look great and be a high level of quality is another. Let's take a look at the free program scores for David. 74.06, that's first in the free program, second skater out in this event. Total competition score of 113.41, and that'll put David into first place overall. 15 skaters to come. Well, our next competitor comes from Italy. 15-year-old Raffaele Francesco Zisch, coached by Eduardo De Bernardi. 82.99 personal best. And skating to so close, I found by and land of all by Woodford. Well, Raphael looks a little disappointed. It's really good jump technique on the takeoff there. You can see him hitting his thigh. Maybe as a strain or something, we're not sure, but a good jump technique, fast in the air, but slow in the checkout. You starting rotation is easier than stopping rotation, because when you're in the air, there's no friction, and so you're rotating quickly, and you have to know when to bail out of that jump, or not bail out, but when to stop the rotation and unravel that free leg and punch your arms back so that you can land. Here's the triple Lutz, nice and straight, nice and high, comes out of the rotation really well. Triple Salchow got on a lean, unfortunately. But that first triple Lutz was really nice. Let's take a look at the feet. Nice and tidy in the air, nice and tight. Look at that. Blades really close into the oiler. And this got off lean and outside the circle. Certainly has the strength and the technique on the takeoff, but the landings got forward and got not enough strength in the body core. Hold the back straight, hold it strong. Bend your knee on the landings. And he bent a little bit there, but really could soften that up a bit more. Here's the triple loop. And this got too far back on the heel, free leg got. You can see now he's getting a little bit frustrated and disappointed. And that adds to the exhaustion in the program and the focus as well. Good skaters, got good turns. And some nice basic skating skills. Just need to work a little bit more on how to stop rotation, check it out, and glide on those landings. But maybe he's hurt, I don't know. I want to speculate. You always go in with lots of energy and hope that things are going to work out well, and when they don't, it's frustrating and you don't know why. Coach's job is really working with the mind more than anything, keeping things in perspective, keeping it positive, but realistic and honest as well. It's a fine balance when emotions fuel the thought.
The scores, please. Rafael Francesco Zich from Italy has earned in the free skate.
Well, free program score 87.36 for Rafael.
Total competition score
That's first in the free program with a total competition score of 133.52.
which brings him currently
And that'll put Rafael currently to first place. Good work by the coach.
next, representing Great Britain, Freddie Leggett.
Freddie, 17 years old, born in Nottingham in the United Kingdom. 14th after the short program, skating the free program to closing credits from Moulin Rouge. Well, the coach sending him back to take a bow. Freddie
Lega,
forgot to bow.
Great Britain.
Good energy throughout the program, so Freddie's in pretty good shape. As that momentum and that music started to pick up, so did he. Didn't slow down. That was good. And some challenges again on the checkouts and the landings. The judges are looking for and judging the landing of the jump. So that's the most critical part. Come down on one foot, the stretch free leg, complete rotation, all those things. Here's a look at the triple toe loop at the top of the program, too far back on the heel and a little bit on a lean. You want to find your center, but it does on the loop. This is probably his best jump, the triple loop, very natural on the takeoff. Nice triple loop double toe, comes back down the ice for the second triple loop. Still good takeoff, but problem on the landing here. Too far forward and a little bit too much on a lean. So not really aware of where he is right at the moment. It's a fraction of a second on the ends of the jumps. You got to know where you're at to make any adjustments. And it's really not a thought process, more or less a feel. There's the double axel Euler, double Sacco. That was well done partway through the program. The camel spin near the end. Well, the men generally struggle with those camel spins. The flexibility isn't there yet, and they're growing. And you have to do a lot of work off ice to get that flexibility, so critical in our sport. But good energy right there at the end of the program. That changed camel spin in at a level 2, so missing 2 features there.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll try.
No, I didn't pop those. I sent everything for a minute.
You fought for everything.
Yeah, I fought for everything. That's what I thought. Good energy through the program. Didn't give up.
Yes,
And that's a plus.
Freddie Lega from Great
Experience
Britain
gained here.
returned in the free skating
83.85 for Freddie. That'll put him currently into second place overall, and total competition score of 131.16. There you go.
Take it on the machine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Taking on board everything and moving on. Wait, Freddie. We can't do that.
Another lesson. Don't leave the kiss and cry till the camera's off you.
Representing Germany, Luca Fünfer.
Well, Luca is 15 years old, 13th after the short program, coached by Florian Just. 83.38 personal best, skating to Keeping Me Alive by Jonathan Roy.
You tried to hold me down, so I became a soldier, built up all these walls, and now I'm climbing over those nasty beats are tempting me, oh Lord, but I ain't going back. You take me for a fool, it doesn't make me foolish, told me I was wrong, passion made you ruthless, manipulate, it's just too late, oh Lord, but I ain't going back no more. Fueling up the flames, gonna show you what I made of. Breaking every chain that's to put on me. Thought I wouldn't change, but I grew on you. 'Cause I will never be what you wanted. This fire's keeping me alive, making me believe I couldn't do without you. Make it hard to leave, you think it's all about you. You know I'll never be what you wanted. This fire, tried to keep me free. On my shoulders, built up all my strength. I'll finally take it over. Complicate, I don't appreciate. Oh Lord, but I ain't going back no more. Fueling up the flames, on the show you what I made of. Breaking that you put on me. You thought I wouldn't change, but I would on you. I will never be what you wanted. This fire is keeping me alive.
Courchevel, Germany.
Well, it certainly had some ups and downs in this program. Good fight all the way through. Kept pushing for the plan program content sheet. Keep those difficult elements in. Don't back down even when there's a mistake. Tremendous focus right off the top of the program. Concentration. You need to keep within yourself and not get distracted externally. Here's the triple Lutz at the top of the program. Hand goes down a little bit forward, but pretty good mechanics and technique on the takeoff. The second one, this did not lift up in the air at all. You can also see on his boot some tape coming off. We'll take a little closer look at that a little bit later. And there's the triple loop. Good technique on the takeoff. A little sloppy in the air and on the landing, but overall pretty good. There's a triple toe loop. Has to hang on, do a 3-turn. He has to make a quick decision. Do I go up into the double toe loop or wait till later? Quick decisions in the program need to become automatic a little bit later as you get really comfortable and confident in your skating. Let's take a look at the feet here. Looks like either a piece of tape right there or a strap. You can see a little loose, but not dangerous to hit the blade, so that was good. There's the forward outside circles on the sit spin, which is a feature, changing from back inside to forward outside. And that's in at a level 2 right at the end of the program. So good jump technique on takeoffs, a little loose in the air and not strong enough yet on the landings, but that'll come in time. There's so much to do in skating. You really have to have sort of a work order, or a to-do list, if you will. What do I need to work on today? But it's not about today. It's about 4 weeks to get even a small detail fixed, so you don't have to think about it. It's just automatic. Long process. This sport is for sure. It's one of the things that's attractive about it as well. It's not easy. You keep chasing. Once you get it, once you get one element, it feels so great. You chase the next one.
The scores, please. Courchevel from Germany has earned in the free skate.
Season's best, 86.37. That's second in the free program for Luca, with a total competition score of 135.81, and that'll put Luca currently into first place overall after the first group. There's the second group stepping on the ice right now for their warm-up.
From Latvia, from Ukraine,
And here's a start order for this group.
From Spain, Eugen Alberti. From Turkey, Eren Özkan. From Slovakia, Lukasz Václav. From France, François Pitot.
There's the standings after the first group. Group number 2 just finishing their warm-up. Remember, you can follow us on Facebook and on Instagram at ISU Figure Skating, on YouTube at ISU Junior Grand Prix. Please subscribe. And on Twitter at ISU_figure.
Skaters, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
It was such a beautiful fall, warm fall day here in Ljubljana. Nice and calm outside. What a great city to walk around and have a coffee on the sidewalk. Very restful indeed. The start time today was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so we had a little bit of time in the morning. It's not often we get time, but it really was welcome, that's for sure. Of course, we thank all the local volunteers of all the competitions. We're here in Ljubljana now, but all in Courchevel and Kosice and also in Krasnoyarsk, all the volunteers and federations that went to great lengths to create a safe environment and provide really good service to the skaters and the officials and the coaches. It's been quite amazing to travel around the world in a COVID time. It hasn't been easy, but I've always felt pretty safe. And we thank all the people that have gone to great lengths to make us feel that way. Okay, group number 2, right now.
First to compete, representing Latvia, Daniels Kokars.
Well, Daniels is 15 years old, 12th after the short program, born in Riga. 97.74 personal best, week 2 in the Junior Grand Prix this season. It's getting to some interesting music from a great series called Peaky Blinders.
Where secrets lie, the border finds, and all in wise, even
Daniel Cockers from
Well, that was a
Latvia.
great performance by Danielle's. The family in Peaky Blinders would be thrilled. It's got the look. If you've ever seen that series, he's taking the theme and even the attitude of the characters and carried it into his program, kind of freewheeling and wild a little bit, but right on top of his game here tonight. Centered on takeoffs, pretty good on the landings, certainly could tidy things up. There's no question of that, but from a technical perspective, two nice triple axles. Look at the speed here, right off the end of the edge, straight and tight and strong, right on top on the landing. A little too far forward. You want to straighten that back up so that you can run that edge on the landing. There's the second triple axle, gets the free leg back quickly up into a double toe loop. That was way better because it kept the flow going on the landing. Nice. Watch the feet here, nice and tidy. Gets the free leg back. You can see it go to the back. Put the pick in. And there you go. Triple axle, double toe. And triple Lutz a little bit later. Straight up, straight down. A little bit too far forward. But this is where posture is really important. Like, maybe not at, he feels at his stage, but very important if you want to move up into seniors. You can't be forward on all your jumps and expect to get positive GOE. Like the program, like his free spirit. And tonight, like the jumping. There's the double axle. Euler, look at the flow. Carries that right up into the triple salchow. Nicely done. But again, a little forward on the landing. I'm being super picky here, but the spins were not strong. You know, loss of balance there. Looks like the fatigue set in on the spins, and flexibility is not what it probably needs to be. Now, let me rephrase that. It is not what it needs to be yet. But great job. Really enjoyed the program and thrilled that he had a good skate here tonight.
Она комбинированная, да?
Ну, хорошо,
The
что
scores,
Ферма.
please.
Второе все нормально. Чуть раньше раскрываться надо.
Daniel
Ты много все равно
Cockers
тратишь.
from Latvia.
Well, let's take a look at the free program score. Season's best, 105.80. Of course, that's first in the free by quite a bit at the moment. The total competition score of 156.34. That put Danielle's currently in first place.
Which brings him currently into first place.
There's a look at your top 5 leaderboard so far. Good 21-point lead.
Next, representing Ukraine, Fedor Kurish.
Fedor, 16 years old, born in Kiev, 11th after the short program, coached by Alexander Ardashenko. Needs 105.53 to take the lead.
Federer Kulish,
Well, although tired, I think Federer looks pretty happy. Boy, does he ever elevate so quickly on the toe jumps. It's just excellent. That's going to be super for the quads down the road. Explodes off the ice, has lots of air time and time to check out on the landings as well. Certainly want to polish up some of the landing positions, but from a basic mechanics and technique, it's excellent. Take a look at the elements. We're going to see the triple axel here, good speed, but tight back outside edge. Gets up into the air, a little wobbly on the landing, but not bad at all the way around. Here's the triple Lutz. Look how high that gets up and how easy it is. Falls up into the Euler, into a single Salchow. Kind of got a little bit out of sync on that. Triple flip, just elevates straight up in the air, up into a double toe loop. So great mechanics, and the triple Lutz a little bit later as well. Pushes straight up. Lots of time to check out, and knows when to start that checkout. And change sit spin at the end of the program, level 2. His change combination spin just before that was level 1. So lots of work on the spins to do. I mentioned that a little earlier. Junior men are notorious for not spending too much time on flexibility and spins. But they will in time. Can't do it all at once.
Всем привет. Бабушка, тетя Люда, привет. Скажем всей группе привет. Чего не можете?
Я потом видео покажу по группе. Одно смешное.
The scores, please.
Looking to get a 105.53 to take the lead.
Federer Kulish from Ukraine
He's
has
earned a 105.02, so just shy of that. That's second in the free program so far.
His
Total competition score of 155.84. That'll put Federer currently into second place. Very close. Nice job here tonight. 156, 155.
Один балл. Это тот Сальхов.
Да. Вот тут.
Well, our next competitor comes from Spain. You can 18 years old, first junior Grand Prix event, 10th after the short program, coach and choreographed by Patrick Cap-Martin. Needs 102.62 to take the lead. Will skate to Eye of the Tiger, Wind of Change, and hold the line.
Eugen Alberti, Spain.
Well, that is one of those programs for every skater that's a little bit of a nightmare because you have no control on it, or you feel you don't anyways. Every time you tried something, the timing was off. Then you try harder, the timing was off. Nothing was working. And as you went later on to the program, you realize you've left 15, 20, 25 points on the table. So you pop the triple Lutz to a double, pop the triple loop to a single, pop the triple flip to a single. Then we took this jump, the triple Salchow double toe loop. That looked good. I thought, okay, maybe he's back on track here. Here's the double axel on a lean, has to step out of that, but still turned. And triple Salchow a little bit later in the program. Turned it, got on top, that's good. Now we have 3 done. Then going for the triple toe loop, this low move, boy, I think already tired and burning legs. And just had the energy go into that double toe loop, intending to go for triple. There's the change sit spin at the end of the program. That's level 3, but a lot of popping, and that is the skater's nightmare and the coach's curse, because you don't even have a chance to gain points if you're not turning in the air. And that's the terrible thing in practice session. If skaters are popping their jumps, they're training their muscles to release, to open up, and to make it okay, and it never is. So that's the job of the skater and the coach, to never pop jumps, always turn. Even if you're falling, you're better off to turn your jumps. Muscle memory, so important.
Eugen Alberti from Spain has earned in the free skating
83.94 for the free program. That's 5th in the free program, and you can see disappointment there, but just too many points left on the table. 137.67 for the competition. That'll put Eugen currently into 3rd place. It's got the potential, it's got the ability. That's not the issue at all. It was just tonight didn't turn.
Next, representing Turkey, Al-Eren Özkan.
Well, Aaron from Istanbul, born in Istanbul, from Turkey, 18 years old, 9th after the short program, coached by Tiffany Chin, 91.06 personal best back in 2019. Skating to the Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
Listen to
Eren Özkan, Turkey.
Well, from the perspective of getting the jumps done and collecting some points, Alp Eren had a good program tonight. 2 triple axels, some triple loops. A little messy they were messy on the landings. Not well finished, not good posture. You know, there's lots and lots of cleaning up to do. But for tonight, he was pretty centered on most of the elements in the air. And a pretty demanding performance, technically, from a jump perspective. Good spinner for the most part. Here's the first triple axel. Swings that free leg around a little bit. You can see no ice coverage and no flow on the landing of the triple axel into the double toe loop. Second triple axel here. Looked good in the air, but too far back on the heel, and the free leg got stuck in front. Need to push that back, of course. Here's the triple loop. That one's looked forward. Tried to get up in the second one right away and did, but too far forward on the landing. Had to flip out of that, or step out of that, rather. There's the flying assist spin. Look at the circles. A little bit of traveling here. Too far forward, gets scratchy, and the spin started to slow down. So you want to keep away from those toe picks, right on the ball of the foot, to keep the spin moving. Triple flip a little bit later in the program. Good flow on the takeoff, through the air, and on the landing. That was nicely done. And then the change combination spin at the end of the program in at a level 2. The spins are not too bad. Take off the jumps, pretty good mechanics, but posture, polish, arm position, free leg position, toes, the small details that no one likes to work on, that's for sure, but need to be worked on to take that next step. Personal best at 91.06. He should beat that tonight with all the content. Needs a 99.40 to take the lead. Well, there are 11 elements and 8 reviews, so lots of work by the technical panel. Take a look at the landings, rotations in this spins, positions in the spins, and they're now complete their job. All 8 are taken care of. Let's take a look at the free program scores for Alp Eren from Turkey. 103.73. That's third in the free program. Total competition score of 160.68, and that'll put Alp Eren currently in the first place. Well, Lucas, 14 years old, 8th after the short program, second event of his first season on the Junior Grand Prix, 19th in Kosice, 90.59 personal best, skating to Alaguena.
Lukáš Václavík, Slovakia.
Well, I really like this skater. He did not have a good skate. You can't escape that and say, gosh, that was great. But this young man has a look of confidence at the beginning of the program. Lost it along the way. He's aggressive. He's coordinated. Not tonight necessarily. Undisciplined on takeoffs. Kind of threw himself a little bit. But he's got a bit of a swagger. You need good, solid technique to be consistent. You don't need just the strength, but only 14 years old, so got lots of time. Look at nice and straight and how fast that rotation was. Over-rotated on that triple Lutz. Watch here, right there's big scratch on that takeoff on the left foot. You go in the toe picks, it slows it down, changes the timing. The same thing happens on this triple flip coming up here. Watch the left foot. Scratches right there. You see the snow flying up as he's pulling that left leg back, and it changes everything on the timing. You need to be running edge, not slowing yourself down there. And you can hear it as a judge. You can hear the scratchiness. Let's see what happens. Just a little bit of a loss of balance. So everything's sort of unraveling, and your mind is everywhere going, oh my gosh, what's happening? There's a double axle too far forward, slips right off the toe picks. And he's going, this is not my night. No question, it wasn't. But young man, you have really good skill. Wasn't on display necessarily tonight, but you're a good athlete. You have a look of confidence. You're only 14. You have lots to learn. Don't give up. On the other side of this will be a lesson that's learned, because you won't let that happen again. You'll know how to cope next time. Victories are easy. You just celebrate that. Skates like this, just a lot of learning going on, but it's not fun. But it is part of the sport.
The scores, please. Lukáš Václavík from
The free program
Slovakia
score not going to be nice. 78.53. That's 8th in the free program. A much better skater, no question. Had a bad night. 137.63 for Lukas, and that'll put him currently at the moment 5th overall. Dark night, but a bright future. Stay with it.
Next, representing France, François Pitot.
Francois Pitot from France, 16 years old, 7th after the short program, coach and choreographed by Florent Amadio, 120.99 personal best in Courchevel week 1. Looking to top that here. And with that blue suit, going to skate to Rocket Man by Elton John.
What do I gotta do to make you love me? What do I gotta do to make you care? What do I do when lightning strikes me? When I hate to find that you're not there. What do I do to make you want me? What do I gotta do to be heard? What do I say when it's all over? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. And it's getting more and more absurd. To me, sorry seems to be the hardest.
Some desserts, sir?
Yeah, 2 chocolate pudding and apple pie and raspberry fruit, please.
Any ice cream?
Yeah,
just like ice. And there's a cold and lonely light that shines from you. You will wander like the wreck you hide behind that mask you. I'm still standing there than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time, making up the pieces of my life without you on my
Well, a really strong program here tonight by Francois Pitot of France. On top of his game, nicely centered in the air. Good timing on the checkout. Good energy.
François Pitot, France.
And good patience in the program as well. We'll take a look at some of the elements. A smile coming off the ice. He's pretty happy with that performance, and so he should be. There's Florent Mario, coach, happy with that performance as well. Great energy from top to bottom. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Triple axel right off the top. Great speed coming in. Nice and tight in the air. Good back edge. Riding straight forward off the end of that edge. Nice and straight in the air. Good flow on the landing as well. Watch the patience here. The triple Lutz has to wait. Just wait. Then put the pick in to get enough height for the triple toe loop. Usually that might be a little faster, but he was a little bit too far back right here, and then just waited, then put the pick in and launched himself into the air. Nice. Pop flip here. Let's see what happens to the pick right here. Just slipped on that. Didn't push him straight up into the air, into rotation. That's okay. Comes back. That was the only really big mistake. Nice triple loop. Right on top of the blades on the landings, allows them to flow out, not be too far forward. Double axel carries the momentum into the triple toe loop nicely. A little bit too far forward on the landing there, so not a lot of speed. And some of the steps, all the jumps were done. He had lots of energy and some attitude coming towards the judges. You're fueled by energy when your program has gone well to that point, and the step sequence always goes up a couple grades. Step sequence in at level 3, actually. So great job. 120.99 is personal best. He'll beat that here tonight. 101.57. He'll need that to take the lead. I think he'll also take that quite nicely. Great way to end Group 2 as the final group prepares the battle for podium. But that's what I'm talking about. Florent himself always had such great energy. So exciting to watch him skate.
The scores, please. François Pitot from France.
Free program, season's best, 125.25. Nod from both coach and skater. A handshake. That's first in the free program with the total competition score of 184.37. Francois Prix of France takes over the lead.
7 points, which brings him currently in the first place.
And let's take a look at the standings so far. There you go. 184.37, a good 24-point lead for Francois Pitot of France. And look, the rest of the field. Still got 6 skaters to come, all battling for podium, and all good skaters as well. Hopefully they have a good performance here tonight. We're going to take a short break during the ice resurfacing, and we're going to play you another sequence in the Center of Excellence. Learn a little bit about the flip jump and the Lutz. Kind of similar. A little bit different edge takeoff. Take a look. Enjoy.
Welcome to the ISU Centers of Excellence. My name is Jason Dungeon. I'm a coach on staff at the Detroit Skating Club in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Today, we're going to be speaking about the flip jump. I mean, obviously you've seen it done single, double, triple, and quads now. So, traditionally, the flip is done off either a 3-turn or a mohawk. Today, we're going to see the single and double flip. But what's most important about the flip jump is that when the takeoff commences, you see a clean back inside edge. When I start to teach the single flip, what's important is how we line up the takeoff. All right, so I'll usually have my students stand, feet together, arms at their sides. I have them take their right foot, put it back in line with the right shoulder. Cross their hands across their chest, rotate their shoulders, and open up. And that's your takeoff position. So, once we've established your takeoff position, the important thing is to keep your weight on your left foot as you draw back so you can transfer to the right to leave the ice. That is what will keep you on a clean back inside edge. On the single, we draw back, we lift up, foot comes in, toes pointed down, we just stay there. On the double, same takeoff. Now we bring both feet down together. And on a triple, we're going to come up, and as we step down, switch feet and lock our ankles together. Remember, it's a toe jump, which means I must put my toe in the ice before I try to jump. That's one of the most common mistakes I see. And secondly, the one thing we never ever have to move when we jump is our head. It should always stay very still through the whole jumping process. So, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you got some good pointers from it, and I hope it helps you find the flip of your future. Thank you, and good luck.
Hello, I'm Fang Dan from the ISU Beijing Center of Excellence. I'm the ISU judge and international singles technical controller. Today, we are learning the Lutz jump. First, let's figure out what's Lutz jump. Lutz jump is a toe pick assist jump with an entrance from back outside the edge. The beginners can practice on back outside curve exercise from 2 feet to 1 foot. Notice, before the toe pick, keep the left arm straight forward. Don't move the hip. Hold the toe pick leg, and the left arm and the left leg should rotate together as the skater takes off. Before learning double lutz, you can stand still, practice the toe pick rotating followed by backspin. These moves could help the skater find the center of rotation better. That's all for today. See you next time. Bye bye.
Welcome back, everyone, to Ljubljana, Slovenia. What a spectacular city, a wonderful country, delightful people. Never been in a place where they make you feel so comfortable right at home, even though you might be a tourist, you feel part of the community. Fly over the Tivoli Park and the arena, host to Junior Grand Prix number 4 out of 7 years we've been doing this. And this rink has been just renovated and much improved. Probably the coldest rink, second coldest rink on the Junior Grand Prix. We've had a lot nicer, beautiful video board in the middle now. Final group of men about to take to the ice and battle for podium spots. And maybe even a ticket to the Junior Grand Prix final. We'll see in time.
The following competitors may now take the ice for warm-up. From Estonia, Arlen Levandi. From Canada, Alec Winsburg.
And here's a look at the start order for the final group as being announced right now. You can see the results of the short program, reverse order for the start order for each group.
From Korea, Yuan Hyun Cha. From Russia, Ilya Yablokov.
Well, we'll see if there's certainly some triple axles, maybe some quads on the menu here in this group. We've had a number of triple axles already landed in the group just prior to this. Nice to see. Oh, we had a couple of questions sent in on our Instagram. Favorite competition to comment? Oh, that's a tough one. I love everyone for completely different reasons. I'm very fortunate to do the Junior Grand Prix. I do all the Canadian competitions and the Russian nationals as well, which is always really interesting. I don't know, there isn't anyone I don't like, so I can't really pick one above the other. They're always interesting and for a whole variety of different reasons. Has skating ever made you cry? No, skating has never made me cry, but skaters have made me cry through just that type of performance that is pure magic and also a personal victory for them if you know the background to some of the challenges these skaters have gone through and doubt that they live with and doubt from others as well, maybe even lack of support, and they overcome at the most important moment, sometimes at nationals, sometimes at provincial championships, and sometimes at the Olympic Games. And if you don't cry at that, you're simply not human. But just a reminder, at the end of the men's event, we will stay on live so you can watch the medal presentations. Of course, from a commentary perspective, we'll step aside, but if you want to watch the medals be presented, just stay with us. So on week 5 of the Junior Grand Prix, I don't want to say that life is normal. That's not, and maybe doesn't ever go back. Who knows? But we've had the ability to compete. We've had the ability to share this with the world, and we've had the ability for these young athletes to gain experience. And that was a difficult mission by federations and volunteers and coaches and the ISU. And we thank all of them for providing the opportunity for these young people to continue their passion in the sport of choice. I guess life is really all about adapting and coping, and they seem to be doing that quite well, at least at the moment. Practice warm-up session looks a little tight for some of the skaters, wanting to have their best performance and try to get a spot of that podium, maybe a chance to the Grand Prix final, Junior Grand Prix final. There's a look at the standings so far after two groups.
There is 1 minute left.
We have 6 skaters to come. Remember, another plea, I guess. The director's smiling over here. Go for it, go for it. I'm begging you guys to subscribe to the ISU Junior Grand Prix channel. We're trying to reach 100,000. We're just about 800 shy of that mark. That's a big mark on YouTube, to reach 100,000 subscribers. We've been working for 7 years for this, and we hope we can get to that point by the end of the Junior Grand Prix series. 2 more weeks to come. So anyone has not subscribed, please do subscribe to the ISU Junior Grand Prix channel. You can get the start orders, of course, and notifications for when we go live on the Junior Grand Prix, and follow your favorite skater no matter where you are in the world.
Skaters, your warm-up has ended.
And here we go, final group.
First to compete, representing Estonia, Arleg Levandi.
Arlet, 15 years old, 6th after the short program. 135.20 personal best, a week 2 in Courchevel. Arlette is such an interesting skater, so unique and innovative. And how do you become unique? And what classifies you as innovative? Well, for me, it's entering new space, finding new air to explore with your movement, with your choreography. And he does that. He's intentional on every step and every reach of the arms. And then let's talk about technique and the jumps. So solid here tonight. Very impressive. Watch how low he gets on that takeoff, the distance in the air, up into the triple toe loop, a little higher, gets the hands above the head. Nice triple S, triple toe opening. Good speed here, lots of flow up into the triple flip. Beautiful flow on the landing. Here's his time. He's taking his time working with the phrasing of the music. He's not worried about the jumps or the spins that have gone past or that he will do. He's in the moment right there, right then. Just working with the notes. Beautiful. Again, here's triple Lutz, nice and low. Euler, triple Salchow. He was centered in the air, and even when he was a little off, he knew what to do to save it. Here's the triple loop. Nice, right up into a little move coming out of there, a transition out of the loop. And here's some of the steps, which are really unique. He's got a step sequence level 4. You do not see that very often at all in juniors. A level 4 step sequence. That's the most difficult. And Arlette Lavandi of Estonia reached it. Just beautiful. 135.20, his personal best. He needs a 124.78 to take the lead. That he should do. Really impressive. Lots of things to polish up with posture and arms and all those types of things, but wow. Bright days ahead. 134.75, not his personal best, just a little bit shy of that. But that's first in the free program. Total competition score of 194.35, and that'll put Arlette Lavandi of Estonia into first place. 5 skaters to come. Nice job. Well, our next competitor comes from Canada. Born in Kingston, Ontario, 16-year-old Alec Ginsberg. 3rd Junior Grand Prix season, 5th after the short program, coached by Lee Barkel and Jeffrey Buttle. 119.16 personal best 2 years ago in Chelyabinsk. Skating to Symphony number 4, Italian by Mendelssohn.
Georgi Reshtenko, Czech Republic.
Well, 18-year-old Georgi Reshtenko from the Czech Republic just needs 134.13. Had a good skate, quad toe, triple axel, triple flip off the top. We'll see if he can get close to that score to take the lead. Trying to climb up to the podium. It'll be close. But he did his job. Nice posture. Little trip there, right off the top. Watch the quad toe, deep in the knee, straight up, fast rotation all the way around. Has to touch the hand up. It doesn't actually have to. He did touch the hand down. Here's the triple axel off the end of the edge. Just beautiful, right on top of the landing. And triple flip, and just has to step out of that. Free leg swung wide. You want to push it straight back to keep yourself aligned, not get out too wide. Here's the triple Lutz. Way forward. I don't know how he hung on to that. No speed up into the double toe loop. So certainly GOE quality is not going to be high in those elements. But in this one, pretty nicely done into an Euler, into a triple Salchow. So that would be a plus GOE. The flying Sitzman at the end of the program in at a level 4 with a small plus GOE as well. Age 134 may not make that. We'll see right now. Season's best 129.86, so they're happy with that. That's a gain. Total competition score 190.09. That's second. He realizes chances of the podium just got less. There's a look at the top 5 leaderboard so far. 3 skaters to come. Well, from the United States, 18-year-old Matthew Nielsen's second junior Grand Prix season, coached by Rafael Aratunian. 122.91 personal best back in 2019.
Nielsen, USA.
Well, Matthew's personal best is 122.91. Going to need a 128.56 to take the lead. When you don't have the triple axel or the quad, you have to rely on a perfectly clean program. With what you do have, and hopefully some connection to the music as well, it's going to be ever so close. But medals at the stake here. Let's take a look. Triple Lutz. Little mispick on the takeoff, so didn't get a lot of height. And little forward on the triple toe loop. A little messy on that opening out, but seemed to settle down in the program a little bit later. Nice triple flip. Nice clean jump, especially near the end of the program. Here's the triple Lutz a little bit further down in the program. Nice. You can see the hands bunched up. You see the fingers sort of crawling up. Those are just little details that you want to straighten the body line up, and the arms and the shoulders. Nice soft knee on the landing of that triple loop. So good quality in the mechanics, but polishing up the positions, important for GOE and for overall impression, of course. And really close from a scoring perspective. We'll see if that's going to be enough. Well, in junior men, generally speaking, internationally, triple axels, you need that triple axel to get in that top group. It depends on the competition and how many competitors you have. It can shift from junior Grand Prix to junior Grand Prix depending on who's entered. Having the triple axel is a great asset, of course. But also is good quality spinning and good quality landings on jumps, so that you're gaining points on the GOE. Let's take a look. Let's see how close this is. 122.91 personal best, but he needs a 128.56 for the lead. 126.58, so that's third in the free program. What will it be overall? 192.38. That's second so far overall, with two skaters to come. From Korea, Young Hyun Cha, 17 years old, fourth junior Grand Prix season, lots of experience. Season seventh in Kosice, second after the short program. Had a great short program here in Ljubljana. 133.13 personal best in the Winter Youth Olympic Games, skating to the Phantom of the Opera.
Yang Kyung-cha, Korea.
Well, Young Kyung Cha had to go clean. He doesn't have the triple axle like Matthew. No quads, so you had to be clean. And for all intents and purposes, he was. 1, 2, 6, 7 elements out of the 11 are being reviewed. So we'll wait and see the result of that. An under rotation on the triple toe loop of the triple S triple toe combination. A quarter on the triple Salchow after the double axle. So some of those reviews may affect the point total. We'll see what happens. Here's the triple Lutz. Nice amount of air time. Triple toe loop under rotated there, you can see on the landing. Here's the triple flip. Good speed and flow off the pick. A little loose in the air, so if you have enough height, you're probably okay to get around, but if you don't, there's the double axle Euler triple Salchow. You can see space between the legs. And there's another triple flip, a little bit open in the air, but I think he had enough air time to get all the way around. And triple Lutz a little bit later in the program. That is under review in a moment. That might be an under rotation. We'll see. Needs a 127.03. Right at the moment, he doesn't have that. Still some reviews to come in. But his job was to skate clean as he could, and he did that. No falls, no major mess ups. Maybe some under rotations that might be costly. We'll see, but kind of mission accomplished. Good competitive skate. A little anxious for the scores. I get it. So an under rotation and 3/4 calls on 3 other jumps. That will affect the points. Personal best 129.51. Needs 127.03 to take the lead and guarantee himself, or to guarantee himself of silver. Needs a 125 to capture the bronze.
The scores, please.
The eyes are closed.
Yang Kyung-cha from Korea has earned in the
Free program, season's best 124, but that's 5th in the free program so far. What will it be overall? Total competition score of 191.33, and that puts him in 3rd place with 1 skater to come. Chances are he may be off the podium. There's a look at your leaderboard so far. Matthew Nilsson might sneak in there for the bronze. We'll see. Yeah, it was close. The agony.
Next, representing Russia,
The final skater in the men's event. 17-year-old Ilya Yablokov from Russia, first after the short program, 2nd event, and he was 2nd in Kosice. Wants to take the title here to guarantee himself a spot in the Junior Grand Prix final. 143.01 personal best 2 years ago. Will skate to walk away. And funny.
funny. I could cry to think of all the irony I've missed. What an unusual twist. Right at the end of it, funny. Who could see that this pathetic scene would be so funny? Once you strain to find a grain of humor underneath, life double crosses with style, forcing you into a smile. So I can kick you in the teeth, just desserts. We can all laugh till it hurts. At my expense, I'm accustomed to working on spec. I always pick up the check. I think it's funny. Who could top or make this comic opera more compelling? You could even set the seats to even on the score. You'd have a soul on the floor. That would be roaringly funny. Sad enough my life's a joke that suffers in the telling. Just another horrid chestnut from the bottom drawer. I've heard so often before that I can't laugh.
Russia.
Well, that program was full of technical content and most certainly enough to take the title. His personal best 143.01. He's going to beat that clearly. Really focused all the way through. Not sure whether he knew anything about how the other men had done, but his mission was his program, his content, and boy, did he ever deliver tonight. Let's take a look. Here's the quad loop at the top of the program. Watch how nice and clean this is. 12.30 for this one element all the way. A nice landing as well. Next up was a quad toe. This was under-rotated and a fall. Let's see where he's on a lean forward. Under rotation and a fall. But the rest of the program, here's the triple axel, triple toe. No problem. It's low and up high enough from the triple toe loop to get around. Triple Lutz, Euler, triple Salchow. Even when he's a little bit off, he's like a cat. Just bends those knees, absorbs the landing. There's the triple axel again. And that change, sit spin at the end of the program. Lots of flexibility required there. This young man's obviously been working on the flexibility for quite a while. Level 4, change sit spin at the end of the program. So 115 to win, and he will. There's no question and any doubt about that. 143 is personal best. Pretty sure he'll beat that as well. So you're looking at the champion here. Yeah. Happy with that. No question.
Ilya Yablokov from Russia has earned in the free skate
Season's best, 153.10. That's first by a mile in the free program with a total competition score 231.99. And that puts Ilya Yablokov in the first place overall. There you go. Here's a look at your champion. And let's take a look at the final results. Ilya with 231.91. Arlet 194.35, 192.28 for Matthew. So there your top three, and a look at the rest of the field. A little bit up and down, a little bit stronger than last night of the short program.
In a few minutes, there will be awards.
That's really nice performances, and also some challenging ones as well.
Cup 2021, this season's fifth tournament of ISU Junior Grand Prix in figure skating.
Well, the medal ceremonies are coming up in just a few moments, so please stay tuned to watch that here in Ljubljana. We're going to step aside and let you enjoy the medal ceremonies for all of us here at the ISU and Red Brick Sports. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Day 3 competition tomorrow. Don't miss it. The women's free program and the free dance. Good night, everyone.
ISU Junior Grand Prix Ljubljana Cup 2021. Victory Ceremony Junior Men. Please welcome the President of Slovene Skating Union, Mrs. Daria Gabrošek-Polajnar, and the member of Slovene Skating Union Council, Mrs. Ksenija Pirš-Stupan. Third, and winner of bronze medal from United States of America, Matthew Nielsen. Second, and the winner of silver medal from Estonia, Arlet Levandi. First, and winner of the gold medal from Russia, Ilya Yablokov. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your medalists.